Yeah,
There
we're
we
on.
go.
Are we on?
Back again.
Yeah.
I'm back again.
Now, what I was saying is that you guys are saying, what did they call the years while
The years while
Jesus
they
was
were
alive?
Christ.
Well,
yeah.
what do you imagine they called them? Because I hate to break this to you, but it's not like they said, what year is it? Oh, it's 5 BC. BC, what does that mean? Before Christ. Really? Well, what's Christ? I don't know. It hasn't happened.
No, I
yet.
know.
Okay, well,
but
those names would have been established afterwards, obviously,
Yes.
after the fact.
what did they call
Right,
anything
before
then?
Christ, after
They just
Christ.
Now-
called it the year because there wasn't anything before.
Hang on,
or
before we
after.
go further, does
But there was.
oh no, AD stands for after death, doesn't it?
Anno Domini.
No, it's something.
Anno
yeah.
Domini, yeah. So
That's what
anyway,
they told me at school.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
so
don't appreciate
that,
that.
so
I
what?
don't like when school lies
Okay,
to
so
me.
do you know, Tom, what name they would have established for the years in which Christ was alive?
I think
Maybe.
that it's commonly said that Christ died in 33 AD. Because it's the year Anno Domini,
After his birth.
the year of our Lord, right?
Yeah, I
So
understand that.
Yeah.
Once he came along,
Yeah, I would have assumed that as well.
Mm.
But then, when did people start finding out about him? When he was
Well-
what, like 20?
No, when he went up on top of Mount Sinai and did that big
I
talk.
would say they
Mount
used
Sinai.
a Greek calendar or something.
Yeah, I would say that
Some other
lots of
calendar.
people didn't talk to each other, and so everyone had their own way of doing
Yeah.
things.
No, they'd have some other.
yeah, they didn't have the
calendar.
railroad.
No, they have a Roman calendar.
They'd have the Roman
But
calendar.
not everyone would have the Roman calendar.
No, well, not everyone has our calendar.
No, I know, but more people
Pretty
have
much
it
everyone
now
does
than.
now.
The Romans were authority then.
Yes, the Romans were an authority.
Well,
No.
the South Americans came up with a better way of doing things.
The South Americans.
I mean, South
Those
American
crazy, ratty
tribes.
South Americans.
That's right.
Aztecs?
Possibly.
The
Possibly.
Mayans?
There it is.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. I just
The
remember
Mayans had
reading
all.
stuff
I love the Mayans.
about how they knew more
Fascinated
about
by them.
calendars and so.
Can you tell me
know,
anything about 2012, Danny?
stuff.
2012 is when the oh, that's when the Mayans predicted
They
that
also
the
came up
world
with the
would
number
end.
zero.
No, it's not.
Really?
Hang on, what did they predict? Is it the planets aligning?
They didn't predict anything. They said that in 2012, that's when their calendar ends its current cycle and begins
This is
a
Yeah,
new
because
one.
they
That's
go
right,
inside.
that's right,
Because
yeah.
it is really isn't.
And that's why lots of people
Everyone
think the
is
world's
tuning
heading
out.
into
Can we just stop talking about this?
2012,
I think this is
Something else?
interesting talk, but okay, shall we do Fraser Crane?
Fraser Crane.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh baby, I wonder what you said. I guess maybe
Ah.
it was a phrase. And maybe I've been thinking about it, but I can't work it out for days. And I don't know what the phrase was that you said on the other day.
The other
Say it again.
Thank you, I'm from Jones. We love you.
I just thought that just then.
That was pretty good.
I bet you couldn't tell. It had the polish of a professional jingle.
It did, well, it's professional as our jingles can be.
Yes, well, that's not true. Some of them sound like they were written by Iggy and Thomas Fromm, those guys from Ed Guy.
Yep.
Okay, so we used to have what a word means. We think it's time to take that to the next level.
Yep.
And so we're evolving it into Fraser Crane, which
That's
is
right.
where I will say a phrase, and we will all come up with the meaning and etymology of that phrase. Yes? Does that make sense?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the phrase for this week,
Who said no?
I said go.
Alright.
the phrase for this week, which you have to come up with a new meaning and etymology for,
What's an etymology?
Where it came
origin, is flogging a dead horse.
Okay.
Flogging a dead
Who's going first? Mine
horse.
always take ages, so maybe some. Should I go first and then
Yeah, go.
Okay. So, what you're really asking me to do, Tom, is identify two phrases: flogging and flogging a dead horse.
Well, no,
Because-
but
Flogging
okay,
is a
if you
word,
say
not
so.
a
No,
phrase.
no, it you don't know what it means.
Well, no,
And-
you don't know what it means.
Yeah, I do. In the context of flogging a dead horse, it means something different. Okay.
You
Right.
heard him.
Yeah, I am. Okay, flogging, right? Flogging means selling, right,
Mhm.
in a vicious and straightforward manner.
I
Right.
still don't see how this is a phrase.
No, you'll
You
see.
don't see why flogging a dead horse is a
No,
phrase.
I don't see why he said it's two phrases.
Well, no,
Flogging
because
and flogging
no,
a
you're
dead horse.
asking me to explain two things because you need to know what flogging means to be
That's
able
the
to
truth, we
explain
do.
flogging a dead horse. Flogging is selling something viciously, okay?
Yep.
So back, like viciously,
So
like
what
you
can I
need
do
it,
to
you
put
need
you
it.
in a car
Oh,
today?
you're gonna take it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill your
if
family.
I say to a customer, buy a TV right now, get out of my store.
It's
Yeah.
a sandbox environment set in Constantine and Jerusalem.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that it doesn't have a story.
Yeah, it's like that is a reasonable price. Ah! Yeah.
first-person dissection of Randian philosophy.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So that now that you know what flogging means, I can continue to describe flogging a dead horse. Now, what it obviously means is flogging, which you now know the new term for a dead horse. But where it comes from is that salesmen used to, along with being vicious with their floggizing techniques,
Yeah.
they would do flogging a dead horse, which is a sales technique of selling you something that is awful, broken, and completely crappy, you know, in a vicious manner. So,
Right.
say,
So they, rather than focusing on the glue or valuable nutrients of a dead horse,
yeah,
they would just accept that, well, this will not pull you anywhere.
yeah, well, no, not like that. They're gonna give you a dead. They don't actually sell dead horses.
No,
but
I
it's
realise
just
that's
like,
a figure
yeah,
of speech.
yeah, it's a figure of speech. So say an oversized novelty matchstick with no real purpose. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Other than frustrating a dwarf.
yeah. So what they do is they'd have that, and then they'd be like, "You've got to buy it. You've got to buy it. This matchstick's the only thing you need. You know, this will solve all your life problems." Yeah, like that. You know, and it's something you don't need. It's a dead horse. You know, you don't need a dead horse, and it's like that. And so when they flog a dead horse, they're viciously selling you something that is useless. It's, as a customer, the worst situation you can get into. You know.
Yep.
And that's it.
What was that?
Danny?
Okay, that's good. So you take flogging a dead horse, its etymology and meaning, to be a vicious sell of something you don't need.
Yeah.
Alright. Flogging a dead horse is an old mafia term from Sicily.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
The Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Well, basically, you might have heard of the
This thing
concept.
of ours.
You might have heard of the concept of mafia dons
I have.
Yeah.
putting, like, if they want to threaten someone
Yes.
and say, "Look, I may kill you,"
Yes.
right? What they do is they'll put a dead horse
Yes.
in their intended victim's bed beside them.
I think they'll only do so if that person is a horse breeder.
No. What they'll do is
No,
they'll,
I'm
no,
wrong.
no. You're
Okay.
wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
You don't know.
Good.
That's
I
what
like
I'm
to be
telling
proven
you.
wrong.
Okay. So
I
anyway,
like to learn.
they put the horse in there so as to signify, look, this is what I could do to you.
Right.
I could kill you and
Next
then
time
put
I
you in
won't just
someone
be in the
else's
living
bed.
room, I read.
Yeah.
Right. That would
Yeah.
be perverse.
Yeah, it would be. But anyway, so I bet you're wondering, you know, you've seen the movies with the dead horses beside them and that thing.
Yes.
I bet you're wondering, where are they going to get these horses? And where do you just come across a dead horse? Or
In
what
the breeding pen.
what a mafia don does? Well, he gets his little cronies to do it.
Yeah.
Is he gets them to go around the stables
Yes.
and find healthy horses, right? Horses, and wait. You can either wait till they die naturally, and then they're old, and they're kind of
Dead.
or you can just kill them. I mean, it's probably better to leave them alive so you can make money while they're alive doing the horse racing. and
No,
stuff.
I'd say as a mafia man, you'd be vicious. You'd be, I don't care what I need. I'm just gonna kill
Well,
this
anyway,
horse.
so what they do is, of course, flogging means stealing. You all know that. So,
Okay.
so what they do,
I didn't, but I do now.
yeah. So you might flog something, like you flogged something from the shop, you stole it, ran away. So
I'll pretend to agree.
yeah. I've heard that phrase before.
Okay, good.
He flogged it.
Yeah, that means
Ran
he
away.
sold
He
it.
flogged it.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Anyway, he's stolen it.
Yeah.
Right, well anyway, so they wait till these horses are dead, and then before they are buried, or, in some cases eaten, most probably not, but anyway, before they are buried, these mafia people will go round to these
Oh
stables.
my god, we've got 9 seconds.
Go around to these stables
No,
and
it's-
steal the horses, and use them for purposes in their victims' beds. So that's flogging a dead horse.
Okay.
Do I have time?
No. We can come back with Mary.
We'll come back with Mary and mine, and you can decide. Someone can decide which one is the real one.
Okay.
Hasta luego.